So this is an actual event that took place in New Zealand in approximately 1994. There was an automobile owned by a man who we will call Pita. That's not his real name, because I don't want to use his real name if I don't have his permission to use it. And it happened in a sort of dimly lit street in Auckland, New Zealand. It was about 6 o'clock at a time when it was getting dark, and this gentleman, Pita, came to his car and he saw some strange people sitting in it. They were all Maoris. The Maoris are kind of tribals of New Zealand, and they had big tattoos on their faces, and they were really tough looking. And the head of them had his feet up on the dashboard near the glove box. And the gentleman who was a Hare Krishna, we'll just call him Pita, said, "Well, I think there's been some mistake. This is my car you guys are sitting in." And the head of the Maori group, there was about 5 of them in the car, just started chewing his gum or whatever he was chewing, and said, and didn't say anything. He said, "Oh, maybe not." And then he didn't say anything, and then Pita was kind of bewildered, and he said, "Well, I think there's been some mistake, because this is my car and I locked it before I came into this dimly lit city, and I think there's an error." And so the head of the Maoris, whose feet were up on the dashboard, thought he would look in the glove box, and he popped it open, and there was a book in there that was a Hare Krishna book, and he looked at the man and he said, "You a Hare Krishna?" And Pita said, "Well, yes, I am. I am Hare Krishna." And he said, "Okay." He said to his friends, he said, "I think he's all right. It so happened that my brother, when he was down and out, met some Hare Krishnas who fed him. So I just think that he's all right. So out of the car, boys." And that was the end of the story. And Pita got back in his car and drove away, and he lived happily ever after. That was in 1994 in Auckland, New Zealand. Hare Krishna.